Barclays Center Turmoil 343. We are on the road to the Clash, just under a month away. And Jason Clinton sensation, we have a stop on the Nate Ortiz Retirement Tour extravaganza. A man he knows quite well, former world and former North American champion, Harvey Hamilton Ocean.
The tour begins officially in grand fashion. It's a who's who of greats, future legends, current legends, up-and-comers, everybody in between. Harvey Hamilton Ocean steps up to the plate. New gig, new gear. If you didn't know he was coming out first, you can tell by the goddamn Tron. Shout out to Trent the Truck. I'm excited, Jake Allen. This is the first time these two have met or not.
Most recently inside a War Games cage last year. Their last singles match also taking place at Road to Glory back in 2021. That match won by Nate Ortiz, as well as the War Games match. H20 has not had Nate's number. He's only got a few chances left. This could be the very last one here in the main event of Turmoil.
Yes, indeedy. Jake Allen, a man that has defined a legacy in OCW. It's coming to an end, but it's going out in grand fashion. What needs to be said? Any title in OCW, he's held it, barring the women's if you're nasty. Any accolade in OCW, he's achieved it, and then some. Anything, any trail that has been set has been started by Nate Ortiz. Corbin likes to say he's the beginning, the end, the always, but when it comes to the beginning, it's definitely Nate Ortiz.
There are many who like to call themselves the greatest, many who like to spear the opposition. They have this man to thank for the road they walked to get there. Whether you're a world champion or you're a rookie in the year of Allah 2026, Nate Ortiz has been here through it all. The final year of Nate Ortiz, and I think a lot of people in the locker room, save for one, at least in particular right now, are rallying around and celebrating the career of Nate Ortiz. I know you know the man that has his eyes locked on Nate Ortiz for the Clash in late February, that being Rex. Nate Ortiz would love to pick up a huge win right now against a longtime rival in H20. Build a little momentum heading into that huge match.
Yeah, but this is OCW. You never know. There's no difference between pay-per-view Nate Ortiz and main event Nate Ortiz or opening the card Nate Ortiz. Nate is Nate is Nate is Nate. Rex wants to use excuses and all kinds of fallacies to prove why he came up short. That's fine. You got round 3. But we're not talking about garbage-ass Rex and his garbage-ass excuses, his garbage-ass existence. We're talking about H20, Nate Ortiz, main event 2026. I would say what year is it, but I just said it. 2026. He was in the first Riot, Jake Allen. Jesus Christ.
An incredible 22-year career. Those are calendar years, folks. Check the archives if you need to. There's the bell, and there's an enziguri to start things off. And one thing is for certain, despite the size difference here, H20, as always, is going to maintain a speed advantage. Nate Ortiz, this is a good way to slow that speed down by grounding the quicker high-flying opponent.
That's what he's going to have to do. H20, game competitor, future legend, accolades out the yin-yang in his own right. What is he, four-time OCW champion? 5-time? I forget on H20's docket, rather.
H20, multiple-time world champion. Showing off the precision striking right there. Obviously spent a long time across the ring and alongside former world champion and one of the best strikers in OCW history, Cassidy Hayes. Nate Ortiz got plenty of history at that man as well, trying to show off his own striking. Big evasion on that boot. And now a flashback, dropping the greater than GOAT down. As Nate Ortiz going to get stomped out a little here, boss. I know we talked about Rex being soon to come for Nate Ortiz, but H20's been battling the whole country of Canada, and he'd love to pick up a win, and almost did it there on a 1 count.
H2O is always fighting. Game competitor is going to come down to the wire, potentially, but you never know. H2O is a fantastic starter. And once he starts, unlike John Carter, he does not stop. He is a whirlwind tornado, if you will.
And there was a tornado kick right to the jaw there. Very apropos on your call, boss. Kick downstairs. H2O going to continue on with the innovative offense, using that arm for leverage, dropping Nate Ortiz's skull right onto the point of the knee. Here's the cover. Nate kicking out again. A fast starter. You coined it, boss, and we're seeing it right now in the main event.
Yeah, he's consistent. He stays with it. He used to be remember Code Red H2O? All those reckless risks that would cost him matches. He learned from those mistakes, and he's basically applying all that knowledge as a consummate veteran in his own right. H2O's been here, 8 years, 9 years? It's been a long time. It just blends together. But he's gone down that road. He went from head rookie in charge, contending for the light heavyweight championship, to, becoming OCW champion, and then some. He's been around the block, Jake Allen.
Time makes fools of us all. A decade here for H2O, one of the more decorated veterans. He's in there with a man of 22 years OCW experience. And Nate Ortiz, no disrespect, but he's looking all 22 of those years right now. A little slow getting out of the gates. But as you mentioned at the top of the bell, boss, you never know how the pendulum can swing at any given moment.
It ain't over till it's over, Jake Allen. We've seen Shock. We saw Shock a couple of weeks ago with H2O and his brother, Quartz. So we've seen all kinds of madness along these times, Jake Allen.
Very true. Oh, sensational stunner. Your son-in-law taking a look at you before dropping H2O down with a stunner to regain the advantage, and that was much-needed advantage. Trying to follow up continually on the arm, and now he's got something else for the back and neck of Harvey Hamilton Ocean.
It's been, like you said, it's been 22 long-ass years, and that, those roads have plenty of miles. Those tires have little tread left, especially with this young, up-and-coming, hungry ass, and even current, just the talent here is incredible. Ooh.
Top to bottom, as good as it gets here in OCWFED. Nate Ortiz, he had a little bit of an offensive flurry there, but took the advantage back to the outside after breaking the count, and that gave H2O the opening he needed. But Nate Ortiz not to be slowed down. Vintage GOAT with the twisting tombstone pile driver on the reinforced padding. That still hurts.
It does.
Oh,
God damn. That's the thing. He don't got to hit you much, but when he does, it matters. Oh, boy. Other one.
And again, Nate Ortiz right now focusing on the head. That lariat almost knocked the frosted tips out of H2O's hair.
Sad, but the thing is, you can't give H2O any kind of a moment. Oh, jeez. Any kind of moments. You give someone like H2O any kind of opening, and he will take it, and he will take it to the finish line. Oh, Jesus, we're getting a whole Nate special.
Good Lord, a one-handed power bomb out of that schoolboy. You're right.
Oh, my God.
Nate specials, and my goodness, another power bomb. And since this match spilled to the outside, it's been all Nate Ortiz. They call Muhammad Ali the greatest. He's sharing a little bit of his wisdom right now with Nate Ortiz. That rope-a-dope strategy seeming to tire H2O out, and that chop to the throat could be seen as a little cheap, a little shortcut to regain the advantage.
Yeah, that's the thing. H2O in this iteration does take a lot of little what you call little. You said the word before. It escapes me. Little shortcuts, little side quests he likes taking. Kind of weird, but if it works, we got an 8 count on the outside. I got to get to it.
Well, he got caught with a lariat there, and now a 9 count being initiated from Greg. Both men will return to the ring of their own accord. And
what happened with Nate Ortiz and countouts? Cassidy Hayes, that jerk off.
Very true. And now that we're back in the ring, H2O going to show that he is the better technically sound wrestler, apparently. Nice counter out of that arm ringer, and countered with an enziguri again. H2O. Oh, we get a little scooch action? Not
no
this time.
Action.
The power
he's too
of
big.
the good light.
He's way too big to scooch, Jake.
Maybe in 2012.
Maybe.
H2O now regaining the advantage with that deadlift German suplex, but Nate Ortiz not going to let him keep it for long. We've already seen multiple power bombs. Is this going to be another one? It is! Shades of Tobin Frost breaking the ice and breaking the back of the former champion.
It's jawbreaker by H2O. The pace is slowed down. That favors Nate Ortiz. Open door. Oh!
Another power bomb. These are power bombs palm-based assault patterns if I've ever seen them.
Oh
my.
A little vintage Nate Ortiz.
Doesn't matter what year it is. Nate Ortiz with the YCS Nate, and he is not finished yet. Do you got your hole punch, boss? I think H20's ready to go from Brooklyn to New York City. No.
He does not want to take that trip, Jake Allen.
No.
He does not want to take that trip.
That was almost a one-way ticket via the Ortiz Express. A move that has felled all manner of competitor across 3 different decades. H20 not going to be taken down like that. Oh, my God. How about taken down by a sharp elbow? And now Nate Ortiz, he doesn't care if this is just the first stop on the retirement tour, but he is going to prove that he has still got plenty left in the tank. H20 in a bad way.
That may be a mistake on some of the H20 caliber. Just like I said, nice elbow.
Both men
little dancing, doesn't matter. Another elbow.
And
the throat, like you said, second one.
Yeah, when you start to move your feet, when you start to dance, the advantage is going to go to the quicker competitor. And in this case, it is Code Red, the good light, H20, Final Harvey.
Final Harvey's is the nastiest of work. Now H20's thinking to get creative with it.
Well, they sometimes say, he who sets it gets it. Not in this case, as Nate Ortiz able to counter into a gut buster. And what began as an H20 dominant striking performance has turned into an all-out brawl at ringside, whether you're near the ramp or right in front of us.
Looks like H20 tried to get himself another shortcut and was met with a shot to the face. I don't know. This is a good idea from Nate. This is not a good idea. That is way too high. Oh, boy. Don't point to me. Don't point to him. Don't point to the crowd. Oh, God.
Nate's going to big-time lariat from all the way up top. Putting the hand up in the air. The crowd following suit. Brooklyn on fire, and so is the GT GOAT.
And he's still going to – he thought Harvey was trying to get maybe a rope-a-dope. But instead, he gets a face full of tear. Oh, big boot does not connect. Drop kick does not connect. Firing up now, baby.
Wow, the back and forth. And good Lord, into the post. A good 80% of this match is taking place on the outside. Nate Ortiz going right into STF Nate.
You got to do it on the inside.
Yeah, I was going to say, he can't finish his opponent here on the outside, but it can certainly be embarrassing. H20 tapping out to the STF Nate. Not an official fall, but the damage is potentially done.
Oh, my God. I was sending a message to H20. I don't think H20 likes it, but you got to do it in the ring. Oh, the Royal Knee does not connect. This might be the opening he needs. H20 does. Wait a minute. A little more dancing. Oh, the counter to the dancing. Little high step, slow step, 2-step, 3 steps.
Nate Ortiz, and the brawl on the outside continues. A flip has switched inside the mind of Nate Ortiz with Rex on his heels. He is trying to show that he is not a washed-up legend. He is still the man that carried the international championship not 6 months ago.
Nice counter.
He is still the man that could get the job done. Into the corner goes Nate Ortiz. H20 trying to finish the job, and now attacking the arm, trying to take away potentially that tiger uppercut. Ooh, indeed. Nate Ortiz! My Lord! A spear out of nowhere, ripping H20 in half. 1, 2, 3. We may need to call the medics to sew this man back together because, my goodness, the greater than GOAT showing that he is the greater than GOAT in our main event of Turmoil 343.
Didn't even have to use any bit of legendary resilience. If you notice, H20 looked like he was trying to jump. I guess maybe evade the spear by jumping over, but he was a little short. He got caught right in the breadbasket, Jake Allen. That's enough for me. That's enough for you. That's enough for this video because I guess it cut out early. See you next week. Bye.